Iaso Malagedo. Welcome to the Malaka podcast. The Super Mario Brothers movie, Part 3.
Where am I?
Ooh, fresh meat for the grinder.
Pay him no heed. He is cute, but he is.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
There's no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief of death.
Whoa! Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we can agree on the three major trailers that have come out for the Super Mario Brothers movie. This is by far the most disturbing. That's a good one, for the first two, get us going and all that, and then the third one, kind of make this into a horror movie. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm old school when it comes to Mario. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64, but we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, I have no idea who the fuck this blue guy is or blue girl or, in this day and age, who knows? But the point is, two things. One, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. And two, had to do some research and find out who this person was. So, I went to Wikipedia, or that I thought was Wikipedia, but it's called Super Mario Winky. I know. But the point is, are they ripping off Wikipedia? Probably. The character's name is Lumali. Okay? Lumali? I don't know, it sounds like a Greek dessert. Lochamadas. There you go. So, it says Lumali, also named a salesman Luma, or saleswoman. You got to be careful, Nintendo. Just, is a cyan, I guess, Cyan. All right. Luma, whatever that is, who appears in Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. A Lumali's appearance is very similar to that of a hungry Luma and Comet, yeah. The shit that flies in the air. I don't know. We try to shoot it down for some reason. I don't know. Then it ends up being a weather balloon or a spacecraft. I don't know. We're at an all-time paranoia high in the planet Earth. Holding up signs depicting a life mushroom and a one-up mushroom. Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up. I don't know. I never played Super Mario Galaxy. I don't know. I don't know. I like once Super Mario to me became 3D, it didn't look the same, and a lot of people say, hey, you got to go with the times and the next generation, blah, blah, blah. But hey, I'm old school. Okay, I was happy when Super Mario Brothers came back on Wii and it was 2D platform again, and that's just me. But again, it's a blue ghost, I guess. I don't know, or blue flame, or that is the always hottest part of the flame, right? The blue part, whatever. So, all right. I don't know where I'm going with this, but the point is, so that's how this trailer starts. Luigi got kidnapped, and, it seems like he's kidnapped with a lot of other people here, or, Goombas and the penguin guys. I don't know who they are either. I'll be honest with you. I'm lost there too. But again, they're being dangled above a fire, and it's getting to be pretty dark. Kind of reminding me of the first Mario movie. Well, technically the second. They came out with the second one before in Japan there, and I don't know. And nobody saw that one either. But apparently nobody saw the one in 1983 either. But the point is, so. Hey, it's time to save Luigi. and he doesn't know where the fuck he is, and he's like, hey, what's up? What are we gonna do? And the Blue Flame is not giving the best motivational speech, and there you go. So again, just this is supposed to be the final trailer, according to Universal Pictures. So let's just assume that's it, because almost a month from now the movie will be finally coming out. 30 years from the 1993 version, which I don't think anybody expected that on the big screen. I should talk about that. I might do a part 4 on that, and then part 5 do the actual movie there. 2023 whatever. But we'll see. It depends on my moods. But the point is, it's. I think we've seen all the stuff we need to see at this point. We got King Koopa here, played by Jack Black. Jack Black is always awesome. I did a whole podcast about him. He's a great guy. I mean, that's, he's definitely one of the highlights. But I'm still scared of this blue ghost. I don't know. He or the what's he called? Luminati. What the fuck? Lumali. There we go. Salesman Luma. Okay, never trust a salesman. We all know that at this point, especially one that carries around shit on sticks for some reason. I don't know. I don't like it unless it's a corn dog. Actually, I'm not a big fan of corn dogs. I don't. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't know. Like hot dogs in general. Like, we don't know what they're made from. Whatever. I'm trailing off again. But the point is, doesn't he sort of sound like the Pillsbury Doughboy a little bit? I don't know. I mean, that fucker always scared me too. I don't know. He looked like a ghost too. I don't know. Family Guy, your thoughts?
Something smells good. Homemade cinnamon buns, fresh from the tube.
Nothing says I love you like something from... What the hell are you doing, you crazy bitch? Yeah,
now, he absolutely had it coming. He was bound to get rolled over by some kind of rolling pin. Yeah, I mean, just mind your business, go in the oven, and become a nice, tasty cinnamon roll for all of us. That's all. That's all we want. That's we don't need our desserts talking. Most of us are high when we're making this shit, and we don't need that extra paranoia. We don't. So, movie trailer again. Let's get focused, people. It's I don't know, just showing us the Koopa Troopa army here. Some of them wear the hats. One of them's got an eye patch now. All right, that's cool. That's a little extra scary. You got the guys with the shells, the spikes. Yep, it's all looking scary, man. And again, there's a shot I want to talk about. Now it shows the castle on the mountain here, and then it shows Koopa's kind of lair, like in the sky, so it's comparing like the nice daylight to the darkness that is Koopa there. And I don't know, is it just me, or does it remind you of that scene in Ghostbusters? Remember when they showed the building and like Gozer and all that shit on top? And it's kind of reminiscent of that. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm a fan of Ghostbusters, but I don't know. I don't think there'll be a lawsuit, but it just I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but yeah, so of course, I don't know, they're getting ready for the big fight, and and then it goes back to the castle, of course, and showing all the toads there, yellow, green, red, blah, all the colors of the rainbow. It's all good. And of course, then it shows Luigi getting tortured again. This poor guy. I mean, it's. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Between this and Godfather 3, like have my people not been tortured enough? I mean, just, and again, I get it. It's a whole thing. But the point is, so I don't know. Luigi easily gets captured. I don't know. He can jump high, right? Like, can't he just jump over this shit and get out? Now he's trapped by the wizard dude, and then it keeps showing images of everyone upside down or the pyramids there. Are they implying that all the toads made the pyramids, or Because that's still a mystery, right? I mean, people still have no idea how the pyramids were made. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they started upside down and then they build their way up, and I mean, there's nothing else to do back then, right? It's not like people were on their phones, So I don't know, I guess they had more time to, lay brick, I guess. But yeah. So, anyways, I mean, it's like the desert scene in Mario 3, or any Mario game. I just think Mario 3 is the best game. It really is. It's just awesome. But yeah, so it's showing them kind of like training for the rescue of Luigi, which I don't see the point. I mean, like usually when someone gets kidnapped in real life, like do you train to fight them first? I mean, it's just kind of like I don't know. Like this isn't the Karate Kid. I mean, as much as I love the movies and the series, I mean, the series is good, but the last couple seasons, I don't know, they've calmed down the violence, and I don't know, no one's falling from the stairs anymore and getting paralyzed. I'm not saying I'm rooting for that. I'm just saying that's real life. And you see all the violence that the kids have to deal with today, and it's crazy. Guns and. Again, I don't know where I'm going with this, but the point is, I usually just go and rescue somebody. You don't have to actually train. But again, it's like kind of an 80s montage kind of thing. And I don't know, I'm sure they'll throw in, some kind of old school song or something, push it to the limit. Yeah, so it's got Donkey Kong there, voiced by Seth Rogen, and then all of a sudden he's got firepower, so... I didn't know he could get. I didn't know he could obtain that power. I didn't know that he actually could do that. But then again, I don't know a lot of things. So again, it's a whole training montage, whatever. Just going through a whole bunch of shit there, showing the breaking shit and all this, and then finally, something that I think every Mario fan has waited for to see on the big screen. And that is, you ready for this? That is them actually playing Mario Kart, or them just in the vehicles there and going nuts. And yeah, you finally get to see that. That's pretty cool, and it looks great. Like everyone's got their own little vehicle there. You see the shells flying, and again, Chris Pratt trying to sound like an Italian. It's just. What are you gonna do, guys? And I'll tell you something else too. I saw them on was it Kelly Clarkson there? She won American Idol, right? Yeah, she won American Idol. Now she's got her own show, and she did some movie with some Italian guy that was also on American Idol or something. That didn't work out, but. Yeah, so, and you could tell, the other two guys, like, were doing the voices, but Mario Luigi there, like, especially Chris, did not want to do the voice. And I guarantee you they told him, like, look, man, we recorded the voice already. It's kind of mixed reviews, whatever. People don't think you sound Italian enough. And then if you sound too Italian, you'll be racist and whatever, So, yeah, they're like, you know what? The movie's going to come out in a month. Just sit there, answer some questions. Avoid doing the voice, whatever. You already got the check. It's cool. You could be the next Indiana Jones if you play your cards right. It's fine. So I get it. You gotta make the appearances. You gotta do all the shit, whatever. And I get it. It's cool. It's cool, man. Don't worry. So no one's gonna fault you. Recession's gonna hit soon. Every penny counts. So. They're on the Rainbow Road, having a good time. Everyone's racing there. We get to see the special effects there. I could have sworn at one point, and maybe this is just me, because one of my favorite Mario Karts is Mario Kart 64. Now, on the Rainbow Road, okay, here's a little trick for you if you can't, if you got no time. Clearly, if you listen to this podcast, you don't. Right in the beginning of the race, stay on the left side of the track, all right, when they say, they said to go. You go a little bit on the track, okay, on the 64 Rainbow Road, and I think you got to wait till the road dips a little bit, and then you wait for the yellow part, and then you jump to the left, and you can literally like almost miss like half the track, kind of a cheat. I'm bringing this up because one, I have no life, and two, I'm pretty sure Mario pulled this move in the trailer. Like you can clearly see him like skipping a whole bunch of the track. Now I don't know if that's just because they're doing it for the movie or maybe they did get that idea from the Nintendo 64 game. I don't know. As far as I know, it's pretty much the only game on 64. That, James Bond, that Zelda, of course, not Majora's Mask, because that's just, again, we'll save it for another time. But the point is, it looks great. Visually, it looks awesome. So, and then it shows you Super Mario Brothers movie, and then that's it. That's all we're just hoping for a good movie, guys. And like again, when I watch these trailers, people are looking for Easter eggs and all that. Easter's coming soon. There'll be plenty of time for that later. But visually it looks good. Okay, so I usually don't watch trailers anymore because let's just be honest. I mean, they give away way too much shit. It's too much. I've seen trailers where they literally will give away like 89% of the movie. And they won't give you that last like 5 minutes. You might as well just throw it in at this point. Who cares? But this one, you get a good idea what the movie's about and, how they enter the world and all that. And even just before this, they had the little Super Bowl commercial, with them, taking the theme song from the original Super Mario Brothers Super Show, which I thought was pretty good. I thought that was pretty good. They shows them going around the city there. I don't know if that's reminiscent to the movie because that's how pretty much the movie starts. I mean, we see him in the van going around the city, whatever. So I don't know if that's but again, I'm sure they don't want to remind us of that movie. Maybe little spurts here and there, whatever. But yeah, and then at the end there, they show the little 1-800 number. I never bothered calling the number because I'm just assuming it's long distance. Fuck that. But yeah, it's maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? I don't know. And then, yeah, and of course, they'll have like other spots, a little, some, lost footage or not lost footage, but I mean, little experts, a thing they show, experts, whatever, they show things overseas, little parts that we missed or something for certain countries, I guess. I don't know. It's just, it looks all the same to me at this point. I don't know. They keep showing the same things, I thought about a green shell though. You can only shoot it forward. Like in the one trailer, it does look like he's shooting a green shell, but he shoots it. Well, yeah, I guess you can shoot it back, but can you shoot it on the side though? This is where the geek really comes in with me. But again, yeah, like I said, boys and girls, it looks good. Okay, I don't know what else to tell you at this point. I mean. We're all just waiting for the movie at this point. We don't want nothing else, We're sick and tired of just waiting, and we waited 30 fucking years for this shit, and finally, let's just hope something good will come of this. Okay, like will it be a good movie? I can't wait to see it. I mean, it's coming around just a few days after my birthday, so it's good timing for me. It's on a weekend, like most movies are. I don't know why I threw that in there, but the point is, it looks good. Okay, so I'm hoping this will, it's listen, it's got to be better than Top Gun Maverick. Listen, I know I've mentioned Top Gun Maverick so many times, and I don't understand the appeal of this movie. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand. Again, I don't understand how that's nominated for Best Picture. The Whale isn't. The Oscars are on tonight. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna catch the next day. Who gets hit. It doesn't matter at this point. It's whatever. Jimmy Kimmel, I wish you all the best. What can I tell you? Bring a helmet. Just in case. I don't know. So, that's it. That's pretty much it. I usually like to make these podcasts like at least a half hour, and I still have about 10 more minutes to kill. I don't know. I didn't prepare for this at all. I really didn't. As you can tell, I just wanted to say my 2 things and 3 things, 4 things, whatever. That's it. You know, just just want a good Mario movie. I don't think it's much to ask. And then if it's a good Mario movie, maybe we'll get other movies. We'll get Legend of Zelda or a Mega Man movie, or other video games will pop up, and I wait, Crash Bandicoot 2023 movie starring Nolan North. Really? Okay. So again, it's going to be the Nintendo Sega Wars all over again, or Sony Wars, or whatever the fuck. That Sony like at one point had a chance, I mean, everyone knows the CDI, whatever. That's yeah, those weren't good games. Mario, Zelda, just horrible, just horrible. And then at one point they had the chance to buy the rights from Sony for Sony PlayStation, and of course, that ended up being their own system, and Nintendo was still stuck on cartridges in the mid '90s, and while everyone was doing CDs because they're afraid of bootlegging, and of course, listen, bootlegging has been around since the 1920s, probably even more. Everything's going to be bootlegged. Okay, it doesn't matter. But yeah, Nintendo, they fucked up on that one. And of course, Sony, PlayStation, and Xbox, everything's kicking ass now. And and Nintendo now is just more the family-friendly system. But it's people are still playing it. People are still going out there and playing the system. And not me though. Not me. I don't. I haven't. I don't bother. I'm still stuck in the late '90s. Late '80s, playing that old school shit, and there's just so many games I still have to catch up on, and it's fun. I'm still having a good time with that, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, 64 was okay. It was kind of I think it was a failed system. That's just me. I know if you're a millennial, you're offended by that. I don't care. GameCube, whatever. Wind Waker, Zelda, completely overrated. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, Wii U, that's cool. It's good to kind of revive Nintendo again. And then the other Nintendo system there, the Switch. I think Nintendo was trying to tell people, please switch to us. Okay, we need you again. Okay, we were there for you in the 80s and 90s. We need you to switch again. I think that's what they were trying to tell people that are hooked on PlayStation and Xbox. But I don't know. I was supposed to talk more about the Mario movie, but I don't know. I got nothing. I'm just waiting for this movie to come out. I want this movie to come out already. Okay, come on, just let's get this going here. That's it. That's it. Okay, just I mean. Listen, I don't think it'll get leaked online, God forbid. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I want to see it in theaters. Okay. I've not seen a movie in theaters in a very long time. Okay, I saw the third Jurassic Park movie, well, the newer one with, ironically, Chris Pratt, same guy's going to be in this movie, and it was okay. It wasn't and a lot of people say, "Oh, you got to see Top Gun in theaters because that's how you really see the movie." No, a good movie is a good movie. It doesn't matter. You don't have to see it in theaters. Okay, I'm gonna wait for Avatar to hit video or whatever. I'm in no rush to see it. Okay, I've waited over 20 some years to see the next one. I can wait another 20 days. I don't care. I don't. But like I said before, you got Chris Pratt in there. Okay, being Mario. Okay, the voice. This is the voice, guys. That's it. The voice is not going to magically change in the next few weeks. Okay, the movie's done. Bada bing, bada boom. That's it. Anya Taylor Joy, Princess Peach. She's gonna be in there too. She was in that chess movie, whatever, or chess series. I don't know what it was in Netflix. There. I don't know. I recently saw The Menu. Insert fat joke here. But yeah, the first 20, 30 minutes, it was kind of boring, but then all of a sudden something fucked up happens and there you go. Charlie Day, I love you, buddy. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Will it come back? Who knows? Well, I'll wait forever for the next season. It doesn't matter. That show's awesome. It's Seinfeld on crack. I love it. Jack Black, you're amazing. Okay, amazing. One of the funniest people of all time. Period. To this day, I still feel he's very underrated. Jumanji. You do what you got to do for the paychecks. I get it. It's cool. Keegan Michael Key, Toad. Love what he did on hosting Saturday Night Live. Funny guy. Seth Rogen, fellow Canadian. I love you, buddy. I love you. Okay? And he did make a statement recently saying that there hasn't been a good high school movie or comedy since Superbad. I can't disagree with that. I mean, let's be honest. Ever since the late thousands, early tens there, I mean, there hasn't been really any good funny movies, period. Thanks PC culture, assholes. But yeah, he's playing Donkey Kong there. Keegan's playing Toad there. Awesome. Listen, I shave my head too. Okay, he's playing a character that covers up the baldness. I don't know if that's supposed to be ironic, whatever, but Fred Armisen, always a funny guy. Cranky Kong, cool. Sebastian Maniscalco, I think I said that right. He's Italian. He's playing Spike. Charles Martinet, who always plays all the voices on the video games there. We all know him. Kevin Michael Richardson, again, does a lot of the voices as well. So that's it, guys. That's it. I'm clearly running out of stuff to talk about. But again, how much more time I got? About 3 minutes. Okay. All I'm going to say is this. Okay. We've waited quite a long time for this Mario movie, and again, we got to see something good at this point. Okay, I mean, this is the right way to do it. Okay, not in real life Mario and try to please the adults as well as the kids. Fuck all that. Just make it a cartoon. Same people who did Minions or whatever, the Pixar. I don't know, whatever it is, Illuminati Studios. I've never seen any of these Minion movies. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. They look like yellow Tic Tacs on steroids, but it's cool. It looks good. Let's just hope that the story comes through. It looks like they're gonna actually make it look like the video game. I mean, yeah, imagine that, right? And there you go. That's it. They might be making a Shrek 5. Okay, there you go. See, another cartoon to look forward to. Awesome. I always like the first Shrek. The other ones are good too, don't get me wrong, but, I love Mike Myers. He's just a Canadian treasure. And, again, as a fellow Leaf fan, I mean, we've been disappointed, for many, many, many decades. And yeah, we could definitely use another Shrek, but, John Tory, I don't know, he fucked up. Ladies and gentlemen, he's he used to be the mayor of Toronto, and then he got caught in a scandal there, he cheated on his wife during COVID. I mean, who didn't? But yeah, he's the first politician in history to ever cheat on his wife and then actually retire from office. I mean, even Bill Clinton, he didn't give a fuck, like, I'm going to get as many blowies as I can. Go fuck yourself. Come here. The point is, they must have got some crazy shit on him. Like, I don't know. I don't know, maybe wearing a dress or something. Again, I'm just speculating. I don't know, but they must have something, crazy. Him doing something really, really freaky. But so, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just say this. So, the city of Toronto, is definitely under construction for the most part. But or at least until June. Apparently, nobody wants a job. I don't know if you've seen, what happens on the streetcars in TTC Toronto. You would understand. But so for now, we don't have a leader. In April, we're going to see maybe Mario and Luigi kind of take over leadership of the Mushroom Kingdom. And, that's what we really care about. We just really want to see a good Mario movie. And, again, 1993, it didn't, we found out, what Mario's last name was, Mario. So that's cool. But in the end, ladies and gentlemen, I said it before and I'll probably say it again. I just want to see a good Mario movie. And hopefully we will get one. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this podcast. And there you have the Super Mario Brothers movie, Part 3.
I want to thank the people of Toronto for trusting me as mayor. It has been the job of a lifetime. And while I've let them down and my family down in this instance, I've nonetheless been deeply honored by the opportunity to serve the people of this wonderful city. And I believe that I did some good for the city, that I did make a positive difference for the city that I truly love, particularly during the pandemic. I'm usually known for taking as many questions as you want to ask, but on this occasion, I think I'll let my statement speak for itself. Thank you.